Welcome to Entertainment Weekly's Around the Table.
Jaboukie, what I was going to ask you is we are looking at a diverse cast when it comes to ethnicity, but also age. I mean, we're talking Gen Z is voting for the very first time. So many Gen Z is, but it's great because a lot of the late night shows are really tailored to older millennials or older generations, and here we have the Daily Show that is really capturing that social media, which is the younger audience. So Jaboukie, if you wanted to speak to that.
And I'll go after Jaboukie if we're talking about youth.
Okay. Jaboukie the only one that's young. You don't know how old I am?
No. I said the youngest.
I could be 57 or 13. You have no idea how old I am.
It's literally in his name.
Jaboukie young one, yeah.
I added that right as I was getting into Hollywood. I was like, I got a brand quick.
You gotta stay young.
Right, gotta stay young.
Gotta be young and white.
I got everything.
It's how you succeed. Costa gets it.
I think you already mentioned it with the social media. I think that alone has such a reach, because I know when I went to college, immediately I didn't have cable anymore, just because I didn't even have a TV. So everything I was watching was on YouTube. And I used to be the biggest Daily Show fan, but they weren't really that active on social media back in 2017 when I was in college.
Throwing that in for the rest of us. Thank you.
Cool. Right.
I think that when I'll do shows at colleges or something like that, and the amount of people will come up I watch the Daily Show and that's how I get so much information and I stay abreast on the news and stuff like that. I'm like, I was just dumb for 4 years. There's just a blackout space of political knowledge for 4 years, just because I wasn't watching the Daily Show. I didn't have TV. I didn't have CNN, MSNBC, anything.
Your dorm didn't have cable?
No.
Why did you have cable? I'm sorry. My dorm had cable. I don't know.
But I think that's such a huge part of it. And then also, just in terms of topics that we can touch on, I got to do a piece at Philadelphia's Pride that was about Philadelphia's Pride, but then also about corporate sponsorship and fracking. So it was all of these things at once that I think young people are used to being able to tackle all of these issues at once, because we're just constantly getting a stream of a million different things from the moment that we wake up till we go to sleep, that it kind of just fits. It kind of all just works together.
If you enjoyed that panel, you need to check out last night's Late Night by EW, which drops every single morning on Quibi. It's the only show out there that showcases the most must-see late night moments, from monologue jokes to sketches to celebrity interviews, all in one fell swoop. So check us out. That's last night's Late Night by Entertainment Weekly on Quibi.